Hey, what's up, y'all? Okay, so this is like, well, I'm gonna say this is not real time. It's on the real evening, the real nights. It is um roughly 9:30, on March 23rd, Sunday, where I am here in Texas. How y'all doing? So I regularly delete videos. I have a couple of phones, a business line, a personal line. And every time I come across this video, I'm like, girl, like, are you gonna share it or are you just gonna keep it to yourself? Because it's one thing when you know that something may not go far in regards to reaching people. It's not about swaying you to think something. It's more or less providing you with additional information, because when you have people out here making certain remarks and you're unaware, oftentimes you're left to make your assessments based on the information that you have on hand, right? So I just keep skipping past this video, even though I haven't deleted it, because I'm like, I'm going to use it at some point, to speak on it. Because, first of all, what a lot of fans of Klymaxx in general don't want to accept, because don't nobody want to admit when they may be part of the problem. I ain't part of nothing. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just gonna be in the comments making, like informed statements, because that's what a lot of us do. I like to make statements based on facts, and I like to research things. I like to read. I mean, I love school. I love college. I just go enroll in something to learn something new, because, we can always learn something and enhance what we know, right? So when I'm researching things, like, prove me wrong. That's how I go out there. Prove me wrong. Let me know that I don't have all the information, because there's so many different stories on many topics. But this one right here, I actually caught on live from Cooley. And I'm real big on titles, because I mean, we know who the president of the United States is, right? I will hope that you guys know who the governor of your state is, right? So this individual, I believe her name is Sharice. I'm not sure of her actual role. She may be she's listed. I think I've seen her like as a booking manager. She may be Cheryl's assistant. She may work in multiple capacities. I can relate to that. Sometimes you don't just have one title. But in this particular instance, they are talking in a Facebook Live, and Miss Sharice is, asking questions as if she's the interviewer. Baby, I need to look at some of my old videos when it comes to Mariah Carey, because I'm real good when it comes to that. But this one particular portion just caught me like, now why? Hold up, let me. Okay, I'm just gonna listen to the whole thing, and then we're gonna rewind this back, because maybe I misunderstood, right? But then I'm like, no, why we gotta bring up gangs? With all the respect in the world as I speak of this, because I was born at the end of the 70s, okay? So, but these ladies, the original OGs, are in their 60s. Why are we talking about gangs? Who out here bringing up gangs in their interviews? And what really, I'm gonna say that, because this, girl, go watch some Tyler Perry videos or something, get my mind right before I go to bed. Ain't nobody out here talking about no damn gangs. Okay, can we express our frustrations and how we feel about things without bringing up gangs? So I'm like, maybe I was just being a little sensitive, a little overprotective when it comes to Joyce Irby, and whatever. But I'm like, nah, girl, no, you wouldn't. She said what she said, and you interpreted exactly how it was intended. So I did make a post tonight. I want you guys to know how current this video is right here. I just made a post roughly about 30 minutes ago asking you guys if you want to know about this video. That was a Facebook Live that I saw last July, which will be July 2024. So that lets you know just how long, being that it's March 23rd, 2025. Then I'm like, I'm just going to let that ride for a moment. But it irks my soul. I'm like, this ain't even that deep. And then when it comes to fans, that it don't matter what they hear. It don't matter what they see. It's all about them. I got a problem with that. I'm not going to go deep on that one right now, but I really do, because it's like, if you was in a bad situation with your family member, your spouse, whether if they mistreating you, whether if they abusing you, and you got your best friend or you got your family member saying, girl, you should just stay with them. I know your black eyes, you know, they going to get better. Just stay with them. It don't matter what they do. Because we want to see you tap dance for us. We want to see y'all back on stage together, because that's what we want with our selfish selves. Ignoring what has been for decades. There is a point where it's okay to let go. There is a point where people have to stand up for what matters to them. Like, that's okay with actually having some self-respect to say this relationship has ended. It has run its course. But when I see fans saying, y'all just need to get over, whatever. Do you even know what the whatever is? Or are you just so wrapped up in the nostalgia of what you remember, what felt good to you when you listen to certain songs, so you want them people back together again? Give it a rest. Some people have made their own beds. And if you really cared about the individuals that are out here still performing and trying to make a living, and trying to keep the legacy alive and being able to do that by using the Klymaxx name, you wouldn't be ignoring such blatant harassment, blatant innuendos, and you damn sure wouldn't still be in the comments talking about, y'all just need to get over it. Do you even know what the it is? And why is it okay for certain members to accept a certain amount of abuse for us, for what we want? It's okay to say, I understand why you don't want to work with that individual. Sorry, I went a little bit long. I'm telling you, I'm going to stop right now, and I'm just going to play this particular clip of the live that is far longer, but this is what I've been talking about and what I've been holding. And y'all let me know what you think about it. Or you can just sit with it with yourselves. But please stop making this about Joyce like she's the one as to why they are not reunited. There comes a point where you got to say that is the end of the road. The comments be killing me, y'all. Half the shit y'all be saying, I'll be like, damn. Like, I know you say you a fan, but are you really? Are you really into everything that's happened to be able to say, I understand why, and I'm not trying to push that no more? Y'all can keep hoping and wishing and wanting and praying. I'm sorry, but I'm not out here hoping and wishing and wanting and praying for my abusive uncle or auntie, because whatever, to stay in an abusive fucking relationship. I'm not. I'm wishing for you to move on peacefully. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be good at throwing dirt at people, because I'm just not gonna be good at it. So
right.
I'm just not good at being vicious.
So when right. So I guess my question is, like, what was the importance of protecting them when they clearly were not protecting you?
That's true. That's true. I guess that's just part of my nature. I was concerned about them. Obviously, they weren't concerned about me.
Right. So I mean.
And, that whole tit for tat thing, it's just kind of childish.
I mean, well, it is childish, but I think at some point, it becomes, when the rumors and the lies end up being death threats, then that's when it's time to F around and find out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are protected by the Chicano and the gang culture here now. So how does that, I mean, what does that feel like for you? Because I feel like you kept talking about, like, you had no protection or support.
I mean, I didn't really have a support staff around me to, kind of inform me how to professionally handle that or take care of that. So I was just kind of out there on my own.
Right.
And again, I don't know how to throw dirt like that. I don't know how to be vicious to somebody and say vicious lies about them, because I mean they know that I reached out to everybody. I have email evidence of how I reached out to everybody and asked them did they want to do a Klymaxx reunion. And at first it was like, well, maybe. And then I kept going. A few of the girls said they actually didn't want to do it. I, got somebody to replace them, and, they fell off on their own to the point where, it was just Joyce and I was